All right, we're on.
All right.
Hi, it's Keith McGowan, the Outboard Dad, here with my buddy Ed, and we're going to talk a little bit about his boating experience. Ed and I met each other probably about 10 years ago.
Yeah, give or take.
Through another buddy, Bill Kuhn. I had sold Ed an outboard motor for his boat. Tell me a little bit about that Mako. Wasn't there something special about that Mako?
Oh, yeah. I had a 1988 Mako that I had bought in 1998, and it was my first boat that I purchased on my own, and had a 1988 Johnson.
Okay.
200 on it, and that seized.
Okay.
And the boat sat for about, I don't know, maybe 8 years, 9 years. And darn if that hull was solid as a rock after sitting that long.
Mako.
Yeah, unbelievable. Yeah. And such a great ride. And I met Keith, and we worked together on a rebuild of it was a 2002?
Something like that, 2002.
Yamaha 200. And it was installed, and we had a whole new lease on life with my children and boating again. And we took a break when we first started a family.
But there was something special, an event that happened on that boat.
Oh, there was
right?
an event. Oh, forgive me. There was an event.
Because remember, other people are going to see this.
Yes, that was my engagement boat.
Ah.
You have a good memory, Keith. That's pretty cool. Apparently I don't. There are a lot of special moments on that boat. Hopefully the missus doesn't catch this video. But yeah.
We could edit that part out.
My wife and I got engaged on that boat.
That is awesome. And she said yes.
She said yes. She still says yes, thank goodness. And
Amen.
we got engaged on Party Island, right across from the lighthouse on Island Beach State Park.
Awesome.
And that is a location we visit on a weekly basis.
Oh, really?
With our family still.
Awesome.
On our boat that we own today, and we just love it. We just love the boat life.
The boat Ed has today is a 22-foot Sundance, and it is for sale because he's looking to upgrade to his next boat now. So there's going to be another video advertising that boat. Any questions, please comment, subscribe, like, and I'll get back to you on any details. It's a great boat, 4-stroke motor on it. But let's talk back to that other Mako that we had.
Yep.
We had an issue when we first went out because any motors that I sold, I always wanted to do the break-in with the person. And if you remember, when we put it in the water, yeah, I have a good memory with mechanical things.
I do.
It's like a disease I have. So you said, hey, the bay's out that way, but the river was running this way. And I said, no, let's go upriver. Remember why?
I do. Just in case the engine didn't run properly and we had an issue, we'd be able to get back to the ramp with the tide,
yep.
the current. And I do remember that day, and my heart broke because we were breaking in the rebuild Yamaha that Keith did for me, and he was with me, and that was part of the arrangement that he's going to break it in with me, which was really special. And I had the gas tank, the original gas tank in that boat, and I did have it emptied by a professional company, but I neglected to have it cleaned out.
I forgot that part.
I neglected to have it cleaned out, and that caused a big problem. Even while we were underway at low RPMs, there was significant gunk buildup inside that gas tank, and the engine stopped running. And thank goodness for our fuel water separator that stopped the engine from running and getting that gunk into the engine. You unscrewed that, we poured it into an empty jar, and boom, filth and muck. And that was a scary moment because I thought we damaged the engine. You felt very confident that it did not get to the engine. Mm-hmm. And as a result of that, I got a new gas tank made.
Yep.
And Keith came back to my house and installed it with me.
Yeah, it was a fun project.
It was, and I did it with you.
It was unexpected,
right?
But it was part of boating, number one. Number two, I've actually learned more from that experience, and now if I go out with someone and I am concerned about their tank in any way, I bring an extra tank with me.
Yeah, smart.
Because we were stuck there. Now, Ed was able to throw his anchor out and pull us to shore, following the current back to the ramp, so we were able to get back on the trailer without having to call sea tow and having more of an expense. But it would have been better if I had brought a spare tank with me, right? Because we could have hooked that up and just drove back.
Right, now you know.
So now I know. So each time we learn a little bit more as we go through these experiences. We don't let it beat us because of the experiences we get out on those boats. So since then, Ed, what kind of stuff have you done with your family? How has this affected your family life with your daughters? You have 2 daughters, right?
I have 2 daughters. It has been our life pretty much up until now when they're older teenagers. As young girls, going out on the bay, we're bay people, not too much ocean people. It has been an immense source of joy for us. There's days we pull up onto a sandbar or to a seaweed flat where you swear you're in the Keys.
Jersey Shore.
Jersey Shore. Our Barnegat Bay can get underestimated with its water clarity and its pristine sandbars and islands that you can visit. But there's days we look and we're just so blessed that we live here and that we've explored enough to realize that there's these treasure spots.
Awesome.
That we have bonded with our girls where we don't have to go to Florida to have that shallow water life.
Right.
That so many people dream of or have to, pay big expense to
have an
go
experience
out on
like
an
that.
experience like that.
Yeah.
We can get it at any time.
The girls like any of the wildlife, any of the crabs or turtles in the shallows?
Oh my gosh, yeah. We just drift across some days and just stare over the side.
Yep.
And watch our ecosystem. Lots of terrapins, lots of crabs. We crab scoop, we clam. We're now discovering there's plentiful scallops in the bay scallops. Wow. Sometimes we come across oysters. We found wild mussels that we've been able to harvest.
Awesome.
Yeah. And then there's amazing fishing and crabbing that we've discovered as well.
Yeah, and I remember replacing the fuel tank on that motor because we were there cutting that out for some time, weren't we?
It was because it was foamed in.
Yeah, it was all set in foam.
Set in, yeah.
Now, we didn't set the new one in foam, did we?
We did.
We did, okay.
We did foam it in. Yep.
So you remember more than I do there.
A little bit, not too much.
I remember taking a chunk of the tank out and trying to be macho and throw it over my head to bring it out.
I do.
And all the foam and everything falling all over me.
Rained on you.
I think you hosed me off that day,
yes.
So thank you for that.
Yes.
But you also made some tea for me that was from Ireland.
I did.
You did.
I did.
And you gave me a little bit of it.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
And we've always kept in touch since then.
We have.
Not every year, but every so often we would talk. And, and it's been great to keep that relationship. I appreciate it. And I'm so glad you've been able to enjoy boating with your family. And I look forward to helping you find the next boat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? So what are you looking for next?
When we talk about upgrading, I'm actually looking for something a bit smaller than the Sundance skiff I have right now. I had purchased this thinking of the past with my family, that all 4 of us are going to go on a regular basis.
Okay.
But now my oldest daughter has several jobs that she works.
Okay.
And my youngest daughter has a boyfriend that she spends some time with, and
life changes.
She has several sports she's involved in. So there's a lot of times I'm either going solo or with a friend or with my wife.
There you go.
So we don't really need a boat this size. So I'm probably going to look for something in the 17 to 19 foot range.
Okay.
That has the same capabilities as this boat.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, we'll definitely keep an eye out. Let me know when you find it.
Oh, for sure.
Love to get out and check it out, and maybe even do a sea trial with you.
Oh, 100%.
And enjoy more boating experience. So, what are the best 2 days that you remember? I guess we already have one, the proposal, because she said yes.
She
right?
said
so that
yes.
That was a great day.
It was an amazing day.
On a boat.
Yes.
Because what do you hear about the people talk about with the best 2 days? The day you bought it.
Bought it and the day you sold it.
So
I disagree with that.
I'm so glad to hear you say that.
I never feel like that. And
but you also learned some of the maintenance techniques.
Oh, 100%.
Like putting Startron in your fuel, making sure you're changing oil in your lower unit. Yep. You know, if you hear something, you're running aground, you stop. Yes. You don't just keep running aground, right?
Yep.
And you just make sure that you're paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah. And you modeled that for me. Our little network of people that you've sold engines to, we keep in touch with each other and we share maintenance tips with one another. So yeah, it's
Bill
important.
actually came over, helped you do some woodwork on that old boat too, right?
Yeah, he helped me build the dashboard for it.
He's got some fancy woodwork on his boats, man.
He does. It's beautiful.
It is.
It's beautiful. I love
It's a
being
lot
on
of
those
maintenance,
boats.
but he enjoys it.
He does enjoy it.
And that's the other thing I like to share is that if you don't enjoy tinkering with things, you're going to pay someone to do all that work. It's going to be a different experience because it's very hard to find people that know what they're doing and do quality work and that really care about the work that they're doing. So really paying attention to it and learning about it. You may not want to do the work yourself, but at least understanding it before you pay someone else to do it is always a good idea before you pay that person to make sure you're getting what you deserve. So I want to thank you, Ed, for your time today.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Always good seeing you again.
Yeah, you too. You know, you asked a question I didn't fully answer.
Oh,
what are the
two
two best days? And believe it or not, the second best day was even the day that we launched that Mako, and we had to anchor back to the ramp because I knew that there's hope that I was going to get back on the water after.
And you weren't alone.
I was not alone.
Right. You have Bill. You have me.
Yeah.
Right. We're in this together. We're going to work on things together.
Yeah.
And yes, there's going to be issues, but we're going to overcome them together.
Yeah. And sharing information is just so important. And
Yep.
you know, not be bashful to ask those questions, and don't think that you're bothering a buddy when you can't figure it out yourself.
Yep.
I'm never too bashful to ask for help.
You know I love to help.
You do.
There's nothing that makes me feel better than a video of you out on the water, buzzing across
I've
the
sent
bay.
them, yeah.
Yep. It's
Yeah.
just I
Opening
love
day
it.
usually,
I
yeah.
love it.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
And when you call me with a problem, what's going on? Let's figure this out.
Yeah.
I got to figure it out.
Yeah.
Which is where I'm going next. Going to a buddy's house. He can't get his boat running. Put it away for the season. Can't figure out why it won't start. So that's what we're going to do. Figure it out. And I can't wait to get there to do that one
I
next.
bet you can.
Yeah.
He's got the right guy.
All right. Thanks again, Ed.
My pleasure.
Good seeing you.
Keith. Yeah.
Again, please like, subscribe, and comment. Send me an email with anything I can help you with because we're here to help you have a better boating experience. Have a great day.